So hello guys and welcome back to Wow Science. And today's video is about World War II. So as you know, our world history has been constantly facing ups and downs throughout the years, and there were some wars that pretty much were shocked everyone. These were World War One and World War Two. So I'm going to be talking about one of the wars, which is World War Two. So basic facts you need to know about World War II. So in World War II, there were two powers, two teams you can call. One were the Allies and the other was the Axis. Allies were the USA, USSR, France, and England. And the Axis powers were Italy, Japan, Germany, and maybe Slovakia and Romania and all other those other countries. So these were the countries involved in the war. And now I will be telling you from the beginning. So dates for September 1939, where Adolf Hitler, who was the dictator of Nazi Germany in the 1930s, 1933 to be exact, invaded Poland. So when Hitler invaded Poland, then it caused the World War II. This invasion, because Germany believed in the concept of Lebensraum, which actually means living space, so that more space for Germany and that its people would live happily or something like that. Now Germany invades Poland, which starts the World War II. Now the other that happens is like France and England are not that on good terms with each other, but still they had to come and join together to defeat the Axis powers. So the leader of Germany was Adolf Hitler, while of Italy it was I think Benito Mussolini, and of Japan it was Hideki Tojo. So, firstly, in 1940, a tripartite deal was signed between between Germany, Italy, and Japan. That they are the team, so they are together. Now, now starts the war. So, question: Japan is so far away from all the countries. Why did it get? How and why did it get involved in the war? So, Japan was expanding in the South and Southeast Asian. It wanted the South and Southeast Asian territories, and it wanted to attack it attacked the US bases at Pearl Harbor. And so Japan extended its support to Hitler by doing that. And USA, who did not want to join the war initially, now had to join the war again. So that's how Japan got into this. Now comes the actual fighting. So it's December 1941 where USA joins the war. Exactly 8th December 1941. Now, now Hitler makes what we call a historic blunder by because it attacked the Soviet Union. Now Soviet Union is current Russia. Soviet Union. So now Hitler made a mistake by attacking Soviet Union because see, two sides, it's both the sides were exposed by Germany's enemies. The German Western Front was exposed to the British aerial bombings, and the Eastern Front was exposed to the powerful Soviet army. Now, although Soviets had a humiliating defeat in World War One, but they had a still very powerful army. And at Stalingrad, so they crushed and humiliated the German soldiers. They defeated it, humiliating the whole soldier. That's why it is called the Battle of Stalingrad. Then the soldiers hounded down the remaining Germans until they reached the heart of the country, that is Berlin. And Hitler, because he expected what was happening, he killed himself, his propaganda minister, and Hitler's entire family. They collectively did suicide and they died. And that happened in April 1945. But US still had some work remaining. It worked in a secret project to create the first atomic bomb. Obviously, the father of the atomic bomb was J. Robert Oppenheimer. So, yeah. And then they took two B-29 Super Fortress bombers, and one atomic bomb was called Little Boy, which they which was dropped in Hiroshima. It is a city of Japan. And the other one, which was called Fat Man, it was dropped in the city of Nagasaki. It killed more than 80,000 people, vaporized some instantly. The radiation is still there, and generations are still suffering. So, this is how the whole war ka story happened. And from Hitler invading Poland to Japan attacking the US base at Pearl Harbor, USA joining the war, then Hitler making the historic blunder, then the crushing and humiliating defeat at Stalingrad, then Hitler suicide, and Japan finally USA finally concluding the war by bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new, and bye.